Hey, what's up guys, it's Dr. Science. I am doing a quick tutorial video on Tekkaman Saki. It's not really a team I play, but it was a donation incentive for our Matcherino for our last Tatsunoko versus Corona tournament, and it was paid for by Mitch Zesty. So I did a stream, made a little video, and here it is. If you're interested in doing something like that, the link to our Matcherino for the next one, which is this coming weekend, is below, along with the link to register for that tournament. Unfortunately, my webcam got a little desynced during this, so I hope that isn't too distracting for anyone. But that said, I hope you guys enjoy. I'm here and I'm labbing a team for Mitch Zesty. We are talking about Tekkaman Saki right now, so I'm going to show off some stuff for this team that I found out labbing here. As far as the Saki assist goes, you don't really get conversions mid-screen too much. You can see there it knocks back way too far. For Tekkaman to really pick up off of it in any kind of way. Like, you can kind of do things, but it doesn't really do much. You know, silly stuff like that. There are ways to use it in the corner. Here's the real combo. Yeah! You can do stuff like that with it, and it does add a little bit of damage, but not like a ton. There's not too much you can really do with that assist in terms of combos. There's some little stuff. But in general, it's just, it is good for pressure though. Even mid-screen it's very good for block strings. What you can do for block strings is this. And then off of that air dash mid there, you can do either a double jump into a different normal, like a jump C, for example, or you can do like a low in the front. So that's like a cross up overhead after the air dash mid. That's a low. Obviously you can just go for a throw right after it, whatever you want. You can mix those options up. So the Saki assist, it helps him out in pressure strings. In neutral, it's like okay. It's got a pretty generic sort of forward advancing hitbox, not super large, but acceptable. And you can use it in pressure strings pretty well, but it doesn't really get you any combos. Saki with Tekkaman assist, on the other hand, is like pretty legendary pairing, and I'll try and show off the reason for that right now. You can set up unblockables for free, and actually you can set up any charge bullet you want. The most damage efficient, obviously, is you can loop these unblockables. Basically, you can just keep looping unblockables like that with Tekkaman's assist. Every time that I let him fall in the air there and the combo started over, I had an unblockable bullet loaded from the super meter you use while Tekkaman assist keeps them in the air. And since there's no directional teching in TVC, you can just time the unblockable bullet to hit them right as they tech out there. It's not the only thing you can do. You can also do it with, you can also load up C bullet with Tekkaman assist. So you can get like relaunches like that. You can do B bullet, which is not super useful, but it's like kind of swaggy. I like it. You can do stuff like that for fun. Obviously that's way less meter efficient than the unblockable loops that like I showed before. But basically the Tekkaman assist is really good because it lets her set up like any combo she wants with the charge bullets. For Saki, like one of the big sort of holes in her game plan is she's got these charge bullets, which are like nice. This one is kind of trash, but like this one, and then this one, and then obviously the unblockable bullet as well. They're all really good. But you need to take time to set them up, and once you do load them, it kind of like limits your neutral because you don't want to just like sort of throw them out willy-nilly unless, you know, whatever. You kind of got to play a little more reserved. You can't just run around throwing out C shots constantly. So the nice thing about Tekkaman is that any sort of combo you hit, you can just charge a bullet like while he's like pulling them in. And you can use that either for mix-ups or for the unblockable loop sort of combo stuff that I showed off, or anything like that. So this is a pretty standard. It's one of, I think, the best Tekkaman, or one of the best Saki teams that's out there, honestly. Tekkaman works well with a lot of characters, but as far as Saki goes, Tekkaman is probably the most enabling assist in the game for her. And it's also really good just in neutral because you can just sort of do stuff like this, and like the angle of Tekkaman's assist protects her while she's in the air. Obviously, you can't do it while she's super jumping, but if you're kind of like doing this kind of zoning, it covers like a really nice angle because everything that she does from the air goes sort of down forwards, and the Tekka assist goes up forwards and covers sort of like an area in the screen that you don't otherwise get covered. So I think this team's really good overall. There are people who play this team competitively. I know Obi-Wan plays this team competitively. Soup plays this team competitively. And I think Omega Zero has played this competitively as well. It's a pretty well-known team, honestly, and it's definitely worth playing. I think it's a good one, and I hope I've shown off some of the reasons why here.